What's going on YouTube? We're back here with another video on KO09, man. We're going to be doing our Heidemarie coordinated attack showcase. So in this video I just want to showcase you guys the build and the way how it works. Then I might have some showcases coming out later on the higher floors or spiral tower screens where we're truly trying to showcase builds, how good they are, how much damage we're doing per turn. But for now I just want to showcase the way how it works. Obviously this team consists of Selena and Neo. You can replace Selena with Hugo. It's really up to you. Both really good in this comp, but you know, I just went ahead and did Selena. But I do have a Hugo one, so maybe in another video we will do a Hugo one instead. But in this build it is going to be having 4 sword rains. We have a 4-gen expansion and a 4-gen compression. Now you can keep these 2 cards. Maybe you get the one with plus 80% link card damage. Then this one you could choose the one where it's like exhaust 2 and you get to choose whatever card in your draw pile or in your discard pile and it will apply link to that card. But yeah, I kind of like to just dumb down my deck as much as possible, so this is what we're working with as of now. Then with the Nia deck, this is what we've got going on. We do have the Eternal Hunger, so I did go back in the Zero system, found the Forbidden Catalyst, and we went ahead and got this build. So this one has treat as a common card, draw 1 common card. Then we have 1 AP on this one, and this one has decreased cost of Eagle Skill. So for anyone that's wondering why the Divine Epiphany is so random, we've been applying these ones. I haven't had the greatest of luck applying these Divine Epiphanies, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go back into Sweet to grind more, but this is what we're working with for now. And we do have the Sphere of Randomness as well, which gives us an extra AP and an extra draw, which is always going to be nice. Then with Selena, this is what we're working with so far. We got the high power scope for 1 turn when an attack card of another combatant is used, 100% coordinated attack to the target. Then we got drone bombing for 1 turn when they're performing a attack weakness, 100% chances trigger. So the thing about this, right, obviously if you're versing passion units it's going to work, but this also, I'm guessing, is going to work with Heidemarie's E6, where she basically she could do weakness to any enemy. Then we have upgrade drone bombing when a passion attribute attack card is used, 50% coordinated attack. This does stack, so if I was ever to remake this build I will get multiple of these. The dream case scenario will probably be 3 of these, 1 of this, 1 of this. And if you could get some epiphanies on them that maybe give AP or draw, that would be amazing, or even lowers the cost. But you know what, we're gonna quickly do this. I am gonna use this. Was it the best case? But for the video I'll do it. So we actually have 2 drone bombings now, and I think this is a good build to go with anyways. And yeah, that's the builds there. Now let's get into showcasing the way how they will actually work. So this is a good hand to start off with. So we're gonna get this done, get this done. Then what we're gonna do here, okay, that's a good one. So the reason why I really like this Adagio, because it is essentially just a draw 1. You don't actually have to discard a card, but if you do, then you get this one where you have to discard a card. But the reason why it works in this comp is because when you use that, you could put it on Forbidden Eternal Hunger, then it's going to go here, then it's going to go back to your draw pile. Then when you use the next Adagio, the first card on the top is Eternal Hunger, so that's going to pop out with the 1 AP and the 1 draw. As you guys are going to see, we could discard this anyways, but you see how we got 6 AP and we got an extra draw. Works amazingly. Then we're just basically going to do it again, but you always want to discard Forbidden Eternal Hunger with the exhaust Adagio, okay? So it always goes back to your draw pile, and always have the other Adagio so you can draw it back. And this time we could discard it, but we're just gonna leave it like that. And hey, you know, it wasn't the Divine Epiphany I want, but decreased cost of Eagle Skill by 1 for 1 turn. As you guys can see, it's kind of come up clutch here, because now this discard one is only 3. And if we look at the rest, we do have 1 more upgrade card, we do have a couple, but I think it will be fine. I think we will just use this to get the upgrade card, then we'll just do what we gotta do. And yeah, that was just with 1 sword rain, by the way. Okay, this is 1 sword rain. How much health is it gonna have? 36k. Okay. Alright, so we do have one Adagio. There is nothing to really discard though. We could do... Actually, you know what? And this is why this partner is always really nice. We could do this. Do we really want to get rid of the sword rains though? Do we have a sword rain in here? I think 2 sword rains would be enough, right? We could get rid of this one. We might need a draw. We just do 2. Okay, thankfully we did get the Adagios. So what I really want to do is be able to get the high power scope and the drone bombing so we could fully maximize our damage. Thankfully we pulled that card. Damn, we're still missing the 1 drone bombing. Okay, thankfully we got it though. Now, seems like we're gonna take a couple hits, but now we could proper go off. So let's just do that. And now Selena's gonna go off. Bear in mind, I do have like 60% crit rate on Selena, so she should crit a lot. Wow. That was pretty good. 27k with 1 sword rain. I mean, the damage is pretty good, man. Yeah, but yeah, essentially that's the build right there. That's how it works. That's how you kind of want to cycle through your deck. That's the way how you want to use the Adagios and the exhaust Adagios. If I wanted to perfect this build even more, you know, maybe having draw 1 on all of them wouldn't be bad, but maybe, you know, maybe 2 of them having draw 1 and 2 of them having 0 cost could be pretty nice. This one maybe having draw 1 as well could be pretty good. Then over to Nia and Selena's deck. Obviously, to be fair, this kind of would be clutch if you're doing something that's for 1 turn, if I'm being honest. But maybe, you know what, I'm starting to think this wouldn't be bad. Treat it as a common draw 1 common card. If this Epiphany was on the other Adagios, that means it would keep a draw in the Adagios, which would be nice because it'll be like a guaranteed deck cycle basically, you know. But obviously the 1 AP is also nice, but you will get the AP from the Eternal Hunger, so maybe having this Epiphany on the other Adagios wouldn't actually be too bad. Then with Selena, obviously if I could get draw 1 or AP Epiphanies, that would be amazing. And I guess maybe duplicating drone bombing 1 more time. So maybe I would keep something like this and try to, you know, eventually just get this duplicate one over here, duplicate drone bombing, then probably get some random divine epiphanies and put them on high power scope and drone bombing and see what we could get. Because essentially this deck's going to get really small because it will have 4 upgrade cards, 3 in drone bombing, 1 with sniper's domain. Once you cycle through that in your first turn, that's gone. Then all you're really left with is high power scope, 1 drone bombing, and this persona card as well, which helps me draw 2, and it activates when discarded, so you can use Nia for it. So essentially the deck becomes really small and it should get easier to cycle as time goes by. But yeah, as I said, if I wanted to perfect that deck more, freaking 1 more drone bombing, more divine epiphanies, more common epiphanies, and with the Adagio one, I do want to try to get more epiphanies on this one. I think it could work really nicely because it says it's treated as a common card, so if that epiphany was on the other Adagios, it would also work. But yeah, yeah, that's the way how I try to perfect it. But essentially that's the way how the deck works. I hope this video was, you know, helpful, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.